Hi Zach, it's fun I'm glad that we're finally getting to do this, to hang out, and I'm getting to give you some information about me. First and foremost, I'm going to introduce myself. My name is Lilith. People usually either know me as Mommy Lilith or Lilith is Fat. Yeah, I've known Zach for a while, and I'm excited to do this interview for you. Anyways, let's get into it. So, first question, what's my bra size? I am a 40 G cup. I actually haven't gotten formally sized in a while. I really should do that. Get it properly sized. Because I know for a fact I am packing some serious business. I'm not entirely sure, because especially with like my, the way my body works and stuff, things have fluctuated. So yeah, but yeah, for now, I'm sure it's 40 G. So, when is the best time to reach me? Early in the morning. I'm always up early. That's when I'm my most productive, alert, ready to go, ready to give some, good responses. Or right after I've had lunch. Because I'm always in a good mood then, after I've had lunch. Yeah. 3, I do celebrate holidays. I celebrate Christmas, New Year's, Valentine's Day, and the summer solstice. A lot of the other ones I don't really care for much for, personal reasons. But I do celebrate those. Out of all of those, I think Valentine's Day is my favorite. I just love it. I love love. And I love that there's no specific ritual that is given to us for Valentine's Day. It's just a day where you, celebrate love. Yeah, anyways. My favorite colors are pink and black, with honorable mentions being light blue, pastel, and gray. I'm also very into animal print. My favorite foods, anything cheesy. It's almost a guarantee that if you give me something with cheese on it, I'm gonna enjoy it. Spaghetti, baked ziti, any pasta dishes like that, chicken alfredo, shrimp alfredo. Glazed donuts, oatmeal cream pies, and any kind of good meat. I'm a big carnivore. I very much really love good meat. So good steak, incredible. If I could change anything, solve world hunger, give everybody in the world more empathy, because I think if everybody collectively had more empathy for one another, things would get better in the first place. Give the people who don't have empathy, and give those of us who already have it even more. So we can continue the cycle of making the world a better place. Yeah. Do I shoot with new companies? No, I don't. I'm very picky about who and what entities I'll shoot with. So I like to see a company or studio shoot with some people that I trust and that I would endorse before I would work with them. What do I look for in a partner? First and foremost, patience. Patience is very, very key to me. Understanding a big appetite. I like somebody who likes to eat, or at least you have to want to feed me. It's one or the other. Either you have the big appetite or you like that I have the big appetite, or both. Someone who likes to cuddle, so has, likes to touch, is physically affectionate, and honestly submissive, because I like to be in charge. Okay. What is my favorite book? I do not have one particular favorite book, but I do have a favorite book series. My favorite book series is a series of Unfortunate Events by Lemony Snicket. It was one of the first series that I ever read in my life, and it still hasn't been dethroned by any other series that I've read yet. What do I do for hobbies? I do plenty. I make collage art, I make scenes, poetry, random art. I play video games a lot. I write fiction stories, and I read a lot. Those are my main hobbies, and also listening to music, cataloging stuff. But yeah. My favorite place on earth. Probably my bed. Honestly. My bed. What couldn't I live without? Food. Not just because it keeps me alive, but also because I get so much serotonin and dopamine from my meals. I wouldn't want to live without it. Like, if we could automate and like someday if we came out with a chip that's like, you can put this chip in your body and you won't have to eat like your meals, like you'll just, you know, you'll be fine, you won't starve. I wouldn't do it because that would erase so much of the happiness that I get from my daily life. So no thanks. You can keep my food. I don't want to live without it. Video games. I love video games so much. My all-time favorite video game is Skyrim. I will be playing that game until I'm 80 years old. I'm completely sure of it. I just think it's an incredible game. Perfect replay value. I haven't gotten bored of it yet, and I've been playing it for over 6 years now. 7 years. But if I had to pick a current favorite, I would say my current favorite game is either Hades or Animal Crossing. I finally did get into the Animal Crossing wave. How to find me? You can find me on Twitter mostly, Instagram and Snapchat. I am also on some other sites floating around out there, but those are mostly my main sites, and you'll find me under my @Lilith is Fan. My favorite movie, hands down, is Night of the Living Dead. I'm a big zombie fan, and I think, well, I mean, I know Night of the Living Dead, you know, like, changed the face of the horror genre in general, and, you know, sparked the genre that I love so much, zombie films. And yeah, no, it's just an incredible film in and of itself too, besides what it represents. But yeah. So, favorite music. It's hard for me to categorize favorite music because I listen to so much music, so I can't say that I could list 5, 6, 10 favorite bands. But I will say, if I'm going off of like my favorite, like I did with Skyrim being my favorite video game, if I had to pick a favorite band, something I've been listening through my whole life, and I don't see myself ever not listening to them, is Red Hot Chili Peppers. Love them with all my heart. Yeah, honey mustard over ranch all day long. Not even a well, you see, but that's not fair. It's hard for me to answer that because it depends on what we're talking about. Honey mustard or ranch for what? Pizza? Then I'm going ranch. Wings? I'm going ranch. Chicken nuggets? Honey mustard. I feel about marijuana legalization that it needs to be, at the very least, entirely decriminalized. Nobody should be behind bars or facing legal repercussions for marijuana usage. Decriminalize it. My favorite sports team, I'm a hockey fan. I'm only really into hockey and UFC as far as sports go. My favorite hockey team is the Vancouver Canucks. And last question, Zactank.com. I love Zactank.com. It's fantastic. It has everything you need, and I endorse it. Yeah. Zactank.